stove. Alright, now all we gotta do is get the other camera going.
Good. You good, fam?
Remember to sit down periodically and stretch my back so I can function tomorrow.
Very good.
Awesome.
We're there. We're on.
Cool.
I don't know if I can hear us. Oh,
Yep. Sounds like we're audible. I hope your dad didn't have plans for these peppers, because
alright, we're recording. It's got the top of your eyes, but mostly the board.
okay.
Cool. Even if I pass by right behind you, I won't see you.
Cool. So it'll be fine. Yeah, you kind of tell the ones that came out first in the summer and the ones that came out of this garden a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little fat at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of the bag. Alright, where's that? Except for this little guy. Hey, little stubby, he's a short king. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 of these in the freezer. That way they don't melt while I'm sitting here. Okay. And when I was buying my veggies, I weighed them out separately.
There you go.
So there's like half a pound of habaneros for the habanero jelly, and then another half pound of habaneros to split amongst the other stuff. So I'll probably just split these in half in one, half in the other. And then these are for the cowboy candy, that's 4 pounds. And this is 1.5 pounds for the habanero jelly. Yeah. So 24 ounces for the habanero jelly. I've doubled the recipe, so it's supposed to be like 12 ounces. So, 1.5 pounds, 4 pounds. Half pound, half pound. So, I think I'm going to start with the jalapeno jelly, just because it's the first one. Let's put some gloves on before we get going. While we're handling all these peppers. Those have been sweating. That washing your hands before you start cooking is a good idea anyway.
That's it.
Yep. Always a good idea to wash your hands before cooking.
Someone said, "Hey guys, how are you?"
Hey, how you doing? Just making some jellies. Some hot jellies. Gotta remember to look at the right camera. Okay, so I can put this one back in the fridge. I'll put this one back in the fridge for now. Put half of these. And I guess I should mention that I got all this from the grocery store. I did not grow any of these peppers. Unfortunately, my garden was not as prolific as I wanted it to be.
You're getting a lot of hearts.
Yay! Yeah.
Someone said, ooh, jalapeno jellies, yum.
Yeah, hopefully the chili heads in my family enjoy it. I have several. That's the best one. They better, because those habaneros are expensive.
Yeah, right.
They were like 5 cents a pound. The habaneros were, the jalapenos were, I want to say 98 cents a pound. Oh, those don't need to be washed. I just need to wash the habaneros. I'm making them extra spicy, jalapeno jelly extra spicy by putting habanero in it. Almost set their faces on fire. They seem to like it. Alright. Wash the peppers. Remove stems and seeds. I'm not going to remove the seeds. Again, we're trying to set their faces on fire, so we're using the seeds. Puree peppers in the food processor. And blend with half of our apple cider vinegar. So, here's half of my apple cider vinegar. And then, which I pre-measured everything because it will make my life easier. And I don't want to be here all day. Hydration break. And it's a very small food processor, so we'll probably have to do this in stages. Need a trash bottle. Almost lost a pepper. One of the expensive ones too. Can't lose the expensive ones. If I lost a free one, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But one of the $5 pound ones, don't want to lose that. I think we're pureeing. Yeah. Yep. pureeing these. We're chopping the other ones. Finally getting use out of my food processor. Only had it for like 2 years.
Really?
Well, like I said, it came in that set. I mean, I've used the immersion blender and stuff, but I haven't ever used the food processor for anything. It's just kind of been sitting in a box.
That's crazy.
Well, you know. I don't cook a lot at home. Your dad does most of the cooking. I do the like specialty stuff, or I'm craving something cooking, not like the everyday, day-to-day stuff. He enjoys it. That's his love language. I let him do it. In case anybody wants to fuss at me about that. Feeding people is his love language. Eli can attest.
Yep.
And I am wearing gloves because I don't feel like burning my face off because I am not a chili head. And these oils get everywhere. And these ghost peppers I grew myself. All 4 of them. Same with these cayenne. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do this in stages. Do that more center. Yeah, see, this is one of the ones from the beginning of the year. This is one of the ones that I picked last week. That was still green because they never managed to mature before I pruned the peppers. Bet you that was a nutrient deficiency that caused the later peppers to be smaller. You know, I'm getting hungry. Took us so long to get set up.
Good.
Oh well. Some point we'll just have to have a lunch break.
Yeah, it's fun. At some point, my husband's gonna want to eat.
Yep. Definitely gotta feed the baby real food at some point. I hear them coming. I hear the bluey. Huh?
Told him not to.
Yeah, we're actually recording now. Oh, your brother did make a little appearance in the last video.
Yeah.
Just had to shoo him off the porch.
Yep. Yeah. Let's see him puffing. You know what to look for.
Okay, there's that. Oh, good, there's a this off real quick. So we're sitting here working in pepper juice. And I did oil this real good earlier, thanks to Eli. I wouldn't have thought about it if you hadn't said so.
Yeah, I figured not.
Okay, let's see here. So we got that. There's my wand.
So it said always oil your boards.
Always oil your boards. And this is a bamboo one, so especially so.
Yeah.
Because they dry out. So we've ruined bamboo boards because we weren't oiling them.
It's easy to do.
Yeah. Alright. So much we can get in here. Probably have to stir this real good so all the peppers get evenly distributed. Okay, that looks like about a third of it maybe. Okay. Oh, forgot my apple cider. It's nearly there. Give it another minute. Oh yeah, there's still some big chunks in there. Probably shouldn't have used my finger for that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh well, you know. We go grab a spoon. I'm gonna need it soon anyway.
I smell that all the way over here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get super ripe in here once we start actually cooking all this.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, we may have to crack it into, because it'll get fumy with all the apple cider vinegar and the pepper.
Breathing it in.
I just inhaled that like crazy. Okay.
Yeah, every time we had jalapenos at Taco Bell in a pan, if I sprayed it directly into the juice of the pan, the oils would spray up into the air,
Mhm.
and I would inhale it, and it was awful. I learned pretty quickly to stop doing that.
Yeah, you gotta be real careful with that. Alright, round one. Kinda wish I had a bigger food processor. Maybe I'll invest in that someday.
It's more worth it.
Yeah, I mean, if this like becomes a super regular thing where I do a lot of cooking and I need a food processor a lot,
Yeah.
I may consider investing in one. Huh?
Each recipe, right?
Yeah. I'm just dealing with the jalapeno can jelly right now.
Okay.
Yeah, pulled just those peppers,
Okay.
and that's it, yeah.
I was worried because I was like, I hope she's not like, I just mixed all these together like an idiot.
No, these are specifically for, yeah, I put everything else that I wasn't gonna use back in the refrigerator,
Okay.
or freezer respectively. I just separated everything out and then put everything back.
Okay.
The volume on this thing.
Yeah. Careful not to take a whiff.
Wow, this is gonna be so pretty.
Nice and green.
Yeah, but with red and orange flecks in it. Because of the habaneros and the cayenne.
Mm-hmm.
Or, yeah, habanero and cayenne. Actually, managed to split that pretty even. I don't know why I always try to make things harder for myself. Here, let me do it in the least convenient way possible.
Away from yourself.
Away from myself, yes, because, you know, I need to make my life harder. And for the record, I have never made jelly before in my life, so this is going to be fun for everybody. Let's see if I can follow a recipe.
I think you can.
I think I can do it. This ain't my first rodeo.
Rodeo.
Oh, I still got super chunks in.
Super chunks.
And I was smart and used the spoon this time. See if that got her. Oh, still got a big old chunk. Okay. There we go. That did it. Alright, now I'm going to set this to the side because we will be using it again on the next recipe for the jalapeno or habanero jelly. Okay, just set that aside. Look at my recipe. Alright. Puree peppers and food processor blender with 1 cup. So in this case 2 cups. Cider vinegar until smooth. Do not strain. Combine with the remaining cup, or 2 cups in this case, with the cider vinegar and sugar. See if we're going to use any more, because that's a lot of sugar. I didn't realize we were going to be. Actually, probably just go ahead and put it in the pot. Yeah, might as well put it in the pot because we're going to bring it to a boil. In my brand new pretty pot. Don't breathe for a second, y'all. Okay. I got some on the floor too.
Good job.
I know I'm smart. I'm so good at cooking. Okay.
Tasty.
Okay, here's the remaining
Cold in here.
vinegar.
I know it won't last like that, but I'm so cold right now.
Yeah, I know it won't last because we're about to turn on the stove. Now we need,
Is that camera going?
which one?
The one above the pot.
Yeah, I turned it on.
You did that.
So it better be going. I climbed up there.
When did you climb up there?
A while ago.
Okay.
It was when we started setting everything up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
After the spam call?
it's four of these. Yeah, after the spam call. We'll go ahead and get these ready. Because as soon as we get the jelly to a boil, we're gonna need these. Now, I want to point out that I am doubling this recipe. So the recipe down in the description will be half of the amount of ingredients. Do we even have scissors?
In one of the drawers maybe?
I probably shouldn't be running around opening drawers with my pepper hands. Let's do this shit real quick. Quit running around like a chicken with your head cut off, Jeff. Here's all our sugar. This is 12 cups of sugar. Let's not put cords in water.
Yeah, but they're covered.
I don't even know if I really need food coloring. We'll see. Oh no. Missed one. Alright. Let's get this one on the stove. That's the only part that won't be able to be seen on the live.
Yeah. No, without having to mess with stuff, and I ain't messing with it.
Yeah, no, we would have to turn the other camera, or that one, to be on the live as well.
Yeah.
That requires switching back and forth between cameras, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
I
Okay,
don't know how to do all that.
future date, we'll get this a little more figured out. Okay, that's on the stove. We gotta bring that to a boil over high heat. Boil for 10 minutes, stirring frequently. After doing that, then we'll add the pectin, which will give us a second to go find a pair of scissors. Then we bring that whole thing back to a rolling boil until it cannot be stirred down, meaning the bubbles continue whether or not you're stirring it. Continue to boil hard for 1 minute, stirring constantly, then remove from the heat. Add food coloring if using and skim foam if necessary. So this looks like it's gonna go pretty fast once we do the first 10 minutes. And then we'll ladle into the jars, leaving a 1/4 inch headspace. She did! She found some teasers. Baby tithers. we'll make sure to wash them real good before we do that, so. I wonder if I should go ahead and open the pectin, or if I should wait. Cause it says immediately, but I don't know what that means, like immediately once it's to a boil and it's done, it's 10 minutes. I don't know. Maybe I should err on the side of caution on this one and clean up a little bit while I'm waiting for all that to boil. Do a little pre-typing. Get stuff out of my way. Throw some stuff away. Got any comments? Huh? Any more comments?
Nah. No more comments.
No more
Not
comments
yet.
at the moment? Okay, that's fine.
Got 2 views in.
Huh?
We've got 2 views. The most we've had is 5.
Nice.
Yeah. Someone had an emoji war with me earlier. Very funny.
Okay, we need to leave the budget. So it's pretty much all the same stuff's going in each one.
And then the only thing the camera can still see is the board.
Okay.
I just backed it up a little.
Don't clean it up too much again, it's all the same peppers over and over again. Except for the habanero, I'll just put a little cayenne in the habanero jelly. Okay, let's stir. Tain't boiling yet though. I'll need that for the habaneros. That goes in there. Okay, I think I'm basically set up for the next step. Where? Should probably be here with ways of putting those though.
Yeah.
I don't have too many. I have a few more.
Easy lifted. What about when you take them off?
Yeah, I need a hydration break. And I did not want to touch my water bottle with habanero mud. Okay, next time we're just chopping. We're not pureeing. So I'll probably do it in smaller steps, so I'm not having to work so hard. Okay.
Take a break.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down for a second. We're waiting on this to boil. Once it boils, then we have a 10-minute and stir occasionally situation. So, break needs to be in here. sit down, Britt. Wait for that to boil. Cause I got a couple minutes before I need to start doing anything over here, cause once that's all chopped up, well, I guess I could probably start chopping the stuff for the habanero jelly.
It took a while for it to catch up. But yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool. Phew. Trying to preserve my back a little.
Yeah.
Got to. I want to be able to walk tomorrow. I was not able to walk after the last sesh. So,
Yeah.
yeah, like the next day I was completely out of condition. I couldn't do shit.
I forgot there's some edited shorts on my old computer, so I gotta hop back on the old computer and then
Upload
upload what I've got, and then leave it like that.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks that I look kaput.
Yeah, that does suck.
And it's not so much a,
It doesn't seem like it really hindered us a whole lot though.
yeah, no, we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't see it. I mean, like, we got 13 views
Within
within the first
couple
few hours. Yeah. So, I think putting out the note was a good, because it let people know that we were going to have that video coming soon.
That it's still coming, it's
Yeah.
just gonna be delayed.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they were expecting.
Yeah. I've seen YouTubers post ahead of time about their content, but I mean, if we're regular, we shouldn't need to do that.
Right. No, but
Unless it's something to hype up specifically.
I think we should start hyping up our lives. Like, we're
For
going to go.
sure, like ahead of time.
Yeah,
Today we're going live at
10
late
a.m.
time,
or whatever,
yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna try to go live.
We're gonna aim
at
for 10 a.m. It
Yeah.
might be 10:30. It just depends on how long it takes us to get set up. Almost there. Almost to the start of timer point. I'll go ahead and start chopping what I need for the habanero.
That's the one you had to put a bunch of sugar in.
What?
That's the one you had to pour a bunch of sugar into.
That one?
Yeah.
That's the one that got 12 cups of sugar, yeah.
That's crazy. 12 cups is so much.
Yeah, but it's gonna be split between like, I can't remember how many it was. It's like a lot, like 8 or 10 jars, cause I'm doing little half pints,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a jelly.
Yeah.
Well, actually it's a jam, to be fair.
Just fit specific.
Yeah, so you're not draining out the bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a jam.
Okay. I remember.
It's a jelly if you're just using the juice, so like if, once we did all that and we strained out all the peppers,
Yeah.
then it would be a jelly.
I see.
Yeah, so technically this is a jam, not a jelly.
I never understood the
Because
difference.
the bits and pieces are in it. And all the stuff that I'm, except for maybe the lemons, the jelly, it may actually be a jelly, I think everything else is a jam that I'm doing for, the non-spicy jellies that I'm doing for Christmas.
Okay.
Well, actually, mostly the jams. Except the lemons, I think the lemon, we straighten everything out. I have to double check the recipe. I still need to find 2 more.
Oh, just do with your gloves.
Touch up this part.
Okay.
It is on my hair.
Yeah, but I can still irritate your skin.
Yeah. Well, I've rinsed my hands too, so it's not just straight juice, it's still still playing it safe with my water bottle.
Gabe's brother said they're gonna come to Thanksgiving.
They are? Okay. I was hoping they would.
Amy's supposed to be coming into town Friday night, Saturday.
After Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Saturday will be on 4 Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well,
Unless we move it to Saturday.
we already have a building.
Film. For Saturday.
I have work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, we're gonna I'll have to do a cleaning project or something next week.
I gotta buy a turkey next week so I can get that going.
butter underneath the skin.
I know Gabe said he was gonna walk me through it.
That'll help keep it nice and moist.
Yeah.
Nice. After you.
I'll be calling him every. What do I do next?
I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively open this window.
So I need to get lots of butter.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There, yeah, because, and that's actually the part right next to the fumes, so.
Yeah.
Still have a couple of good sized chunks, but they're not as big as the one I've already pulled out, I think. They're like little bitty big chunks. Not pureed, but not too big to put in chicken. But it's close to being able to set the timer. Guess I'm gonna start pulling everything out.
Who's that?
Yeah, I probably need to take a 5 break soon too. ounces of cayenne and a ghost pepper or two, depending on which bowl I just grabbed. Set the timer for 10 minutes.
Did you bring one?
It's gonna turn. There it goes. I'm not messing clean up here. It boils over a little. Yeah, go ahead and set the timer 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So you're not paying attention. It boils over. A wooden spoon would have been better for that, but alright, after 10 minutes. That made a huge mess. Okay. 10 minutes and then we put in the pectin. And now I gotta keep a better eye on it. Yeah, I'm gonna quite a mess to clean up from all that sugar that just fell.
Yay.
Yep. It boiled over.
Jeez. That'll come out. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I got the window open.
Yeah.
Oh shit, let's open the back door. Get some cross streets. Yeah, the apple cider vinegar turns it into a fucking, excuse my language, turns it into a toxic fume. back door helped. Either that or just standing out of
Yeah, the cross.
the zone. At least I'm not leaving the building smelling like bread and butter pickles this time.
Jalapeno dillies. Have weak baby nose.
Okay. I hear your brother going off in the background.
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you? Oh, that was the delay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Heather was confused why I asked her to bring Charlie to the church after school.
Found one a bit here. Language.
Jesus Christ.
Not that that's necessarily.
Oh, that's not what you meant? I'm blasphemous.
Same as last time, I am leaving all the seeds in because I'm trying to burn their faces off. Because I love my family.
That's what they want.
It is what they want. It's exactly what they want.
They want it to be spicy.
They wanted to burn their faces. So, there's that. Okay. How much time we got left on this?
5 minutes and 20 seconds.
Because once I dump the pectin in, I'm going to have to pay really close attention to it. So I'm going to go ahead and... I've got 2 left. Okay, how's that do with it? I rinsed my hands. It won't have to be good enough. I don't want to get too elbowed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at our. Okay, so we don't need to put anything else but the peppers in here, and we're just chopping. So, same as last time, I'm just gonna.
Oh, goodness.
Yep, it's pretty toxic.
Jesus Christ. My lungs are at their worst this time of year.
And then you're inhaling pepper fumes.
Yeah.
Smaller batch. Doesn't help, yeah, like I said, apple cider vinegar really turns it into a toxic gas.
Yeah. They all better love it.
Huh?
So they all better love it.
I have a feeling that they will. And hopefully it'll turn into something, but they'll want me to make it for them
Every time?
regularly, yeah.
Yeah.
And got it a fine chop. I don't know what cameras.
Both of them. Either good.
Alright. First time in the seeds. If you want it less spicy, obviously don't put habanero in it, or well, it's habanero jelly, so obviously we want it spicy. But if you want a little less spicy, take the seeds out. But as I mentioned, I'm trying to burn their faces.
I said it once, I'll say it again.
Burning faces here, but with sugar.
1 minute, 48 seconds left.
We pause this then. This is where the rubber meets the road here with this process. It's really toxic.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
toxic.
God. Don't you know that you're toxic? Baby, can't you see? Now the main one cannot see what you're doing.
Okay, well, I'm just cutting the tops off the pouch. It's just the top of my head. I just cut the tops off the pouch here.
Yep.
Because now, taking over here where the camera also can't see me, but the second camera can.
Yep.
Where are we at? How much longer?
30 seconds.
Okay.
So pretty much perfectly timed. Took you exactly 1 minute to get all that.
Awesome. Okay, I'll grab some. Spit on. For a minute. Where we at?
That's
Ready?
it. That's it.
Alright. Now, putting these in here as quickly as I can. One. There's two.
God, that fucking vinegar, dude.
Like I said, it turns it into a toxic gas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And be ready to set a 1 minute timer when I tell you.
Okay.
Because I gotta bring this back up to a boil that I can't stir away. And then it needs to process for 1 minute.
Fucking get my ass kicked over here.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll probably add a few drops of food coloring.
I'm sure it's only partially your fault that I have asthma.
Yeah, probably. Either by genetics or because I was an idiot in the 90s.
Both.
Both. Genetics and the fact that I was an idiot in the 90s. Yeah, none of us are super smart when we're 23. Let's be real.
No.
standing over it.
That's fair.
Okay, go ahead and set the timer for 1 minute.
Alright, 1 minute.
1 minute. I don't think I need to stir it while it's doing 1 minute. Stirring constantly, yes I do. Okay.
You were wrong. Super bad.
I definitely need to clean this sugar up while it's still hot.
Yeah.
Why does 1 minute seem so long when you're actively doing something?
Don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I moved to turn heat. Thankfully it's a gas stove, so easy peasy. Just turn the heat off. Okay. Now. Okay, so. Probably need to readjust this camera. Because I'm going to be here. Hopefully these jars are still. I mean, they're warmer than cold. Yeah, it's still a bit weird. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Don't break it.
Yep, I broke it. Okay, let's pull out a few jars. This is still warmer than
Cold.
cold. Yeah. I don't know how many I need though. I'm just gonna get out a bunch. Okay.
Holy crap.
I know, it's toxic. Toxic fumes over here.
The once great Britney Spears once said.
Once great, here's one sip. Okay, now let's get out our food coloring. And food coloring if desired.
It's dessert.
Just desired. I bought it. I'm using it. Now I have food coloring in my hand. Yay! We have plastics. Let's see what let's do.
Very pigmented green.
Yeah. I don't want a whole lot of it.
Is it thickening up?
Not yet, but it's still super hot. Oh yeah, that's good green. I think I got enough. What do you think?
That's pretty green.
And now my fingers. Okay, there's that. Now, if we want to test it, we can grab out a plate. I know we have plates here. Looking for a small plate. Go.
Feel free to say
And grab back our spoon. Not asking you to.
Okay, good.
It was to see if it's setting, which it appears to be.
Oh, cool.
Because put it on a cold plate, we can put it in the freezer for a second. Yeah, it's setting. Okie doke. Let's.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Turkey. Okie dokie, doggy daddy.
Pardon?
Hmm?
I'm just making sure that they can see what you're doing.
Okay, yeah. I moved it around so that the pan was. And could you read the recipe and tell me how much headspace we need? Should we know the end?
For jalapeno jelly?
Yeah.
Uh, 1/4 inch headspace.
Okay, 1/4 inch headspace. And I brought the tool.
Not the table.
See, yeah.
Wow. You going for a while.
I think that's closer. Yeah, good enough.
The phone can kind of see what you're doing.
Huh?
Possibly.
There.
Yeah, that's better.
Just check that. Good enough. Yeah, there's one canning company that makes a funnel that has the headspace marker on it. I kind of want one, but can't justify like the $30 worth.
No.
Can't justify the cost, but it'd be fun to have. Like somebody gifted it to me, I'd be excited.
Oh, I see.
But like, I'm not asking anybody to gift it to me either.
Yeah.
There's other stuff that I want more.
Right. Then a funnel.
Yeah, then yet another funnel. Poop. Yep. Fumbled that. Now I got to rescue my garlic legs. I mean, at least they're all going to a spicy application, but still. At least it's the same. It's just a little more green than it was. Okay. Probably take these towels home and wash them in my own washer instead of leaving that for the housekeeper, whoever does the laundry. So I feel bad. I don't want them to have to deal with that. Okay. Try not to do that again.
Be very careful.
you can tell it's starting to firm.
The fact that it went.
Yeah, it's starting to
Yeah.
get thick. Yeah, which is good. That's what we want it to do. Yay! I successfully jellied. Look at me go. Yeah, this is definitely one you want to, for sure, make sure that you wipe the rim. There's going to be sugar everywhere. This pan is so gross now.
Huh?
So this pan is so gross. I'm going to have to wash it before I can go on to the next
Yeah.
step. I'll finish chopping up the habaneros and then I'll wash the pan. I properly counted the jars I'm getting from this. If I didn't properly count, we'll have to make a run to Walmart. Or you will, I don't know. I think you can manage.
I don't think I can.
You're a grown up, you can manage.
I'm grown up enough.
I think you'll be fine.
Too soon. That'll be okay.
Well, I mean, you managed to get your own groceries pretty well, so.
That's debatable. Depends on who you ask. If you ask my kid now, I can't.
Well, yeah, but I don't generally rely on the word of a 10-year-old when it comes to things like that. And the other one's too young to talk, so.
Yeah, right.
I wonder how burn your face off hot it is.
Give it to Dad when it's all done.
Oh yeah, I'll for sure be having him taste test these. We'll have to get back to the audience. Okay, do I have enough? I think I have enough for one more jar. Yeah, we're probably gonna need more jars. I think I underestimated.
Son of a bitch.
I know, right? And we have enough for the habanero jelly, but we'll need one before the cowboy candy. We'll need more before the cowboy. We'll need more before we do the cowboy candy. The words that are trying to come out of my face.
And words that are trying to come out of my mouth.
Okay. there's not enough for another jar in that pan. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's a lovely color. I picked a good color. I think I got, was it Kelly Green is the color I used, and I used maybe an eighth of a teaspoon in the recipe.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think the small is big.
Yeah, like I said, I think it was maybe an eighth of a teaspoon. Okay. Then we'll wipe the rims of those, get the lids on it, and then that recipe is done and ready to be processed as soon as we're ready for processing. I'll probably just do all the jellies and then start running them through the canner. Okay. Get this out of the way. Let's soak in some water because it is thick. It's 2-year-old after a birthday party stick. Alright. Paper towels. Get them wet. They're kind of warm.
Well, I mean, like, don't fucking spill another one.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
Messiest project yet.
Definitely. Yep. Where was I? Pretty warm. Yeah, I'm definitely taking these 2 towels home to wash. I'm not leaving that for somebody else to. There's definitely a lot of sugar on these rims.
Hit my nose too.
Like I shook it just right.
Just enough.
I think I did this one. Yeah, I did that one. And they're already starting to firm.
And you just can them in the canning.
Yep.
It's in the air. I can taste it.
Mm-hmm. Here's the one spilled. You can tell it's covered in sugar.
Let's get some hearts.
Hey. Thanks for joining us. I have to say, so far though, it's kind of been a fun process. I've been enjoying myself. This is.
Oh gosh, good.
aside from the whole choking on the fumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part kind of sucks, but the rest of it's been a lot of fun.
Choking on air.
To be fair, it's toxic air.
Yeah, that's fair. I got a level of 1 to 10. How bad is it to breathe it?
I mean, it's irritating, but it's not like I'm gonna die, you know.
Fair.
It makes you cough every once in a while. Okay. Just about ready to put rings on these. These are all brand new lids. They came with a brand new jar. I don't have a stock.
Oh my god.
Okay. I have to wipe some of those down before I put them in water. And this made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 half pints. And I don't remember how much the recipe said it would make, but since we did have the extra peppers, I may have washed these off a little. But only by a little. Alrighty. I say we take a brief respite. Actually, let me finish chopping those up and then we can take a brief respite. Let you readjust the camera. Yeah, I think we're going to need another flat of jars.
Did you clean your jelly mess?
Yeah.
It was very orange.
Huh?
I said it was originally very orange.
What was?
The jelly.
This one? Or that? Oh, yeah. That jelly mess, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to have to leave this jelly mess.
Better if it's solidified.
This is already solidified. We're going to have to soak it up at the end. It's probably not going to be our only. Whatever. that's it for this. Done. That actually smells really good. I'm a big fan of peppers overall, even non-spicy ones. But these smell really good. Alright, there is that. Now, let's let this thing. Okay, while we're out there, see if we can figure out how to reset the dishwasher. But I'm really gonna want it to do all the dishes from this mess. Yeah. Okay. That's set, ready to go. Do you want us to pause the stream or? Yeah. We don't have anybody watching at the moment? Okay. Pause the stream. Is it possible to just pause it, and just like, or just sit here on an empty kitchen and.
It would have to just sit on an empty kitchen.
Okay.
We've been live for an hour.